Hi guys, it's Cozy Chris and Christine time. Wait, do you want the blanket on you or no? I'm always cold. First of all, happy Valentine's Day! So in honor of what is the day of love, we figured that we would go through some of our old teen photos right now and kind of react to what may be very, very cringy pictures of ourselves in the past. So we're talking what, 17-ish years ago?
17,
so
18.
I know, it's almost a century. I mean, not a century, it's almost a decade.
It's almost been 2 decades.
A decade is 20.
I thought it was 10.
I don't know. We're doing so good so far. Okay.
Hold on. I just need to know this. 10
Working on
years.
that. Okay, yeah. Like I said.
Like I said, sure.
Okay, so we've got 3 different stacks of photos. Now, for everybody that's in their 20s or younger, these were the days before cell phones had cameras. So all these were pretty much taken on like a digital camera, except for prom pictures, of course. We did have little cameras on our cell phones, but they were just so pixelated and just not the best quality. We're gonna go ahead and go through stack number 1 first. And these are photos that have a story behind it. Number 2 stack is actually just pictures of us. And number 3 stack is individual pictures of us separately. We're gonna go ahead and start with number 1, our prom picture. Do you wanna share any stories about this prom? This was actually my school senior year. And I was still 17, you were what, 20, maybe 20?
Probably shouldn't have been there.
Did it feel weird being at a high school again?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. The one thing that I really remember is having a blast on the dance floor and actually remembering a certain song.
What song?
Get Low.
They didn't have that back then.
Yeah, they did.
Did they?
Yeah.
I remember I was like a little bit out of my mind. I think we both were. No drinking underage, you guys. So anyway, yeah, we were definitely like under...
I don't know.
Okay, realistically, you know how it is. Like, if you're a senior in high school, first of all, I don't think it's a good idea to drink. And I just remember us having a good time. I don't remember details, but I remember that I was in a lineup for prom queen. What do you remember about that?
I just remember you were being really sad that you didn't win, but you were my prom queen, that's for sure.
Yay.
And I remember us walking down a hallway.
Yes, you were carrying me out.
Was it really?
Yeah. No, it was not like he's like out of her mind, like I need to carry her out. It was more like fun, like ah.
Alright, let me share one. You guys ready? Alright, this picture here, but what made you pick this?
And why am I smiling so casually? It's like a nice sweet smile too. This is me winning prom queen. This right here is a good one.
Yes.
My 18th birthday when I finally became a woman, like you said. Don't know what was going on with my brows. I think I was trying to match my brow to my hair.
My body compared to my head because my clothes were so big. Oh my god.
So I was no longer underage. How did you feel about that?
I wasn't going to jail.
We got Chris and I in the car, our usual car selfies that we like to take, and sipping on Hyphy.
So if you guys don't know, we are from the Bay. And out in the Bay during this time, people went Hyphy. We actually had Hyphy juice, which was a energy drink. Look how cool we thought we were. Look at our faces. Here's a picture of me.
Look at his glossy ass lips though.
It's because I always wear Carmex.
Your eyebrows were full, your hairline was full. You was thriving back then.
I had no idea that my hairline would
We were in the library, not to do a school project, but to put together our scrapbook, our love scrapbook, which you can see right here. Chris going through our cake scrapbook of love. Look how lovingly you're staring at our photos.
This is when we lived at mom and dad's house.
Chris's parents' house.
Yep.
I really like that shirt. I think it was Arissa's shirt. And this was the first time that I wore extensions. These hair extensions I attached with glue, and it was nasty all the time. You remember that?
Ah, I do remember
the hair glue. Like I would glue it in and we'd go to the club and it starts slipping off, so I had to take the extension and stuff it in my pocket. This was Chris and I in San Francisco at the Hard Rock Cafe.
Was that really showing off a belt buckle?
I didn't even notice that. You might be cringing at yourself 20 years from now.
It's true.
Okay, so next picture is Chris and I in the room. Once again, he has glossy lips.
I told you, Carmex. Next one. Oh. What the hell glasses was I wearing?
I thought they were so cute.
Those are not cute. Those look like women's glasses.
Back in the day, they kind of look like aviators. You almost made it there. Not quite.
Okay.
Chris and I wearing some hats. So yeah, I stole this hat. Yeah, the story behind that is I stole it from Lids or whatever.
Yeah. This is my first car.
What she wrote on the back, 93 Integra, with this Asian ass writing.
This car was a fun car. So I had a newer Integra. It was a 2001 Integra.
That was your first car.
Yeah, which I kind of shared with my parents, so I don't know. Technically, it wasn't my first car. They said that they were going to give it to me. Who knows? But I ended up getting a 93 from a 2001 to a 93.
Because you got into an accident with that
Because I got into an accident.
That's how you got that.
I got this. My parents were then like, well, you need something more reliable. So they bought me this, so then I bought myself a new car. I had two cars.
So yeah, he decided to keep this older one on the side. It was still a nice car.
Yeah.
This was at Disneyland, and I love these earrings. I like that outfit actually. It was really cute because it was casual, but it was pink and rhinestoney. This picture is Chris and I in the car. We hung out in the car a lot. I feel like it's because you picked me up from school like 5 days a week to cut school, and we had nowhere to go. So we just had to hang out because we couldn't go to your parents' house, we couldn't go to my parents' house, so we just kind of hung out in the car all the time.
Yeah.
That's why you see a lot of car pictures.
This is in front of
your parents'
my parents' house.
Where they live now. They always deck it out for the holidays. I'm not wearing a jacket or anything, and obviously it's winter. I like that shirt. It's a cute outfit. Next, Chris's birthday. This was at Elephant Bar, and the story behind this is the first time that I was ever able to like afford to take Chris out for dinner or anything. I blindfolded him, drove his car to Elephant Bar in Sacramento. It's cute how that's like a huge surprise back in the day.
It was. What's weird is like no one celebrated my birthday except for you.
This was the 21st?
Yeah, but it was a very nice night though.
Oh my gosh. So this is something that I would do to Chris all the time.
Bite.
We don't do that anymore because
we're
germs.
germaphobe.
This picture was outside of Red Lobster in Fairfield. Ange actually took this picture. You guys know my sister Ange, who's been in a couple of our videos. She was like 4 years old. Took our picture and told us to pose like that. Me and Chris baking together. We're making some Rice Krispie treats, and as you can see on Chris's arm, I tattooed him by writing Christine and Chris for life.
We should make brown rice Krispies.
Yes.
We should do it because you can have marshmallows.
Yeah. So, oh my god.
And vegan butter, and that's it.
I used to eat all the junk food, you guys. This is crazy. I did start gaining weight at this point. I remember that because I think we ate double cheeseburgers all the time. No, literally.
No, we would have McDonald's cheeseburgers.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Double cheeseburgers. They're on the dollar menu.
That's right.
We would have dollar menu items all the time. You know, this was like at the time that I was like moving out of my mom's house so I could finally eat whatever I want. So I did gain some weight.
Wow.
We were going to a club. Again, another classic car picture, and with my hair extensions, which probably slipped off my head throughout the night. I used to stuff my bra back then too. With socks, right? I would tell you to take your socks off so I can
So I had extra socks, and so you'd be like, oh, let me have your sock. Okay.
No, they help. So when you stuff your bra, quick tip, if you
all
want a little bit of like cleavage, you put them right here on the sides. That way it pushes it up and in, not just like stuffing it to make it project. You want to place it nicely. If you guys want
to. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember the feeling. You go like this, tuck it in there, you kind of pull your boob out a little bit, then you tuck your skin. Muscle memory. You never forget it. It's like riding a bike. Chris and I at the club. Shoulda got the maple bun jeans. Chris and I at Old Town Sacramento with the bridge there. Joe's Crab Shack.
Joe's Crab Shack.
That's what it was.
That's what it was. Ooh, I used to love that place.
Next picture at the next restaurant is Hooters. Woo!
Which one was this? San Francisco?
San Francisco. I mean, we would just have all these little outings all the time. I remember thinking that I always wanted to try to work at Hooters, which I did end up working in there.
You were picking my nose. I know you were like wanting some gold, but
damn, that was really in there.
That was in there.
Okay, next we are at Jamba Juice in Vallejo. We just asked a random person to take a picture in front of Jamba Juice. Anybody from Vallejo that can recognize this spot, comment down below. He would always give me these kisses right here. I don't know why he liked to kiss the bridge of my nose, but
it fit well.
Next one is Chris.
I remember
That's
that.
a good looking picture. I like that. That's at Red Lobster. Having a good old time. Oh yeah, I used to work at Red Lobster, by the way, you guys.
My nips are showing.
So these pictures are at Lake Berryessa. I'm not a fan of swimming in lakes anymore these days.
We did go in the water.
Knowing what we know now, I mean, we watched like Monsters Inside Me.
I think that's
and ever
what
since then, we do not go swim in lakes anymore. Many trips to Lake Berryessa at the time. Damn boy, that's why you need a tan yo chest. It never matched the rest of your body.
Still don't. See how bright that is? Oh shit! I'm just as white as you.
I told him to sit out and tan in the sun, and he never will.
Because the other parts will be dark as.
That's why you cover your arms and your face and then just tan your chest. Next picture is Chris and I thinking that we're so cool. But that's actually a really good pic though. It's cute, it's modelly. Here's Chris and I at the club. I was definitely not 21 at this time.
They don't ever check you guys' women's ID, do they?
Remember I was there for a photo shoot first. and that's why I'm wearing that. Chris and I being a classic teen couple. Look at that bun. Do people still wear this kind of bun as teens in high school? This was such an early 2000s thing. That was outside of Costco. Second to last one. This is a fun pic of Chris and I in my parents' old house. Yes, we had a jade green carpet, and my mom's style is very old-fashioned, so as you can see, everything is very Victorian. She had dead flowers in her house. Right? Everybody that came over would be like, why do you have dead flowers?
It's still there.
But it's okay, it's your style. And then last but not least, here you go. I'm gonna hand you your picture, and then we're gonna flip it over at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Classics! I mean, just look at how cool we thought we were.
I was wearing fucking like striped brown pants.
I mean, why did we decide to take this picture?
I don't know.
I like that head tilt you got going on, the way you grab your bottle. It's a cool way to drink. Look at your finger. Guys, you're gonna cringe at yourselves. Like when I see 20-year-olds and like teens these days, they sounded just like us and behaved just like us. We're all gonna cringe at ourselves one day, and that's okay. We were free-spirited and we just didn't give a care.
I mean, the bottle cap is actually on.
We didn't even bother taking the bottle cap off. We were a very fun couple from the very beginning. We like to have a lot of fun together.
The crazy thing is, like, someone can't really go back and say, like, I had pictures of me and my wife when we were kids. Like, we were legit kids.
It was fun times, and some people asked some quick questions, so we're gonna do rapid fire questions, okay? Did you and Chris ever separate after having legs, or have you always been together? We've had tough times. There is a whole video on that. We're not gonna get into it here, but I will link the video down below where we talk about the times that we did break up. What's your favorite part about Chris? He's seriously so kind, and he is the most patient, generous person. I'm trying to like put into words because like there's situations like having, you know, my sister here and staying with us for a while. A lot of husbands wouldn't put up with that. It's not that he's going with it or like just allowing it to happen. He does it for the right reasons. And it's just like little things like that. And like with my mom, like it's a frustrating thing. Like my mom was, she didn't give Chris a really easy time in the beginning, but he literally has never said like one disrespectful thing about her to her. So he's just literally a genuine good person. So someone else said, what do you guys like most about each other? Oh, and she ordered Sun Cafe too. Yay! I guess you can answer the same thing.
You are so caring. So you're like very nurturing. You always want to make sure that we're okay.
Did you both remain faithful all these years? Watch the video down below. Not that we're insinuating that happened, but just watch it. We had some time.
What does that mean?
What's something you would tell your teenage self?
You know what I would tell myself? Like just me knowing who I am right now compared to who I was back then. I think if I was in my own headspace and I was confident with really confident with myself, possibly wouldn't have had all the fights that we had. I thought that I was confident, but I wasn't. I allowed the outside world to affect who I was. Trying to be cool. I was trying to dress a certain way. I was very overprotective. I wanted you all to myself. No one should actually have to feel that way.
Yeah, I think you're really possessive when you're younger. You kind of like grow up and you know, you got a job, you have a career, you make money, you are well established, so you have a little more confidence in yourself. So I think that's normal. And you just don't care as much as you're older. You just don't. But for myself, I think that I would say that you don't need a man. No offense. Honestly, I really centered my worth around a person, and it was you. I felt like I did constantly have to like dress a certain way. I liked like looking nice all the time because I felt like, oh, I'm afraid that he's going to be interested in other people. If I, you know, it's just like so stupid, so insecure. But I would tell myself, girl, come on, you don't need nobody. You will be just fine. Grow up, do your own single ass thing. Like seriously, you will be fine. I'm saying for every other person out there, you don't gotta work hard to keep a man.
And that goes the same thing with me. Like, again, it comes down to like being confident. I acted like I was confident, but I guess I wasn't.
You're just insecure when you're younger. Yeah. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is for everyone out there that's like revolving their happiness around being in a relationship, go after like your goals, your dreams, and then when the person that's meant to be in your life is who you know yourself as, then that's the perfect time for you. Don't like change yourself and try to be perfect just to hold on to somebody, because if they do, you know, lose interest in you, if they do something behind your back that does hurt you, let them. And don't let that be something that makes you feel like, oh, well, maybe next time I should try harder and then stay in that relationship. You just, luckily Chris and I got lucky and we both wanted to work it out. We just got lucky. It doesn't usually happen that way, to be honest. Don't just stay in a relationship, in a bad relationship, just because you see us. Because a lot of people, they look up to us and they always ask like, how did you guys make it work? Because I'm going through problems with like and they were the same age as us back then. Don't just stay in that relationship just because you see us.
I mean, literally it does take two people people. And if one person doesn't want it, then it probably won't work. We both wanted to stay together.
Yeah.
Through it all, we wanted to stay together.
This is dark. This is supposed to be a nice Happy Valentine's Day video.
But our love persevered and we made it through everything.
Yay!
You're my best friend.
You're mine too. We're the 3 best friends that anyone can have. We're the 3 best
friends.
Lex is upstairs, but it was definitely fun going down memory lane. I wish that we did have a lot of like, footage, like camera stuff, videos and stuff from back then.
We probably have it somewhere.
We do have a video camera that does have some videos, so if you want us to react to that, comment down below. Other than that, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Galentine's Day to everybody who's just celebrating with your girls, with your boys. This is just, you know, a day of love. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already joined our DM More Darling family, go ahead and do that by subscribing and hitting the notification button as well. And don't forget to follow us on social media. We'll have our links right here and listed down below as well. As always, we love you darlings very much, and we'll talk to you later. Love you darlings. Mwah. My finger's too like chunky. See? I keep touching it. I can't bend like that.
Just keep the shape.
Ow. Ow! What?